Hello?
Oh,
Hello.
oh.
Um, okay, just making sure everything's set. I'm in the group. I gotta leave the group. Daily reward. Alright, group me.
Yeah.
I'm so fast. I've already been invited by Mom. Oops, I only took a potion. I will grab some things. You know, I noticed something the other day that I've been watching now. Now one of my points that I scan has a little sunflower by it, little tiny,
Oh.
or at least some version of a sunflower. It's not like big,
Mhm.
but it's definitely a small sunflower plant.
Like a daisy.
Kind of, it's bigger than that. They're tall.
Okay.
They're pretty tall. I would say it might have come up to my shoulder if I stood next to it, maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
So the thing is though, like I was checking it out, and I remember it was just like facing me, and the thing is though, I noticed throughout the day it moves. It's crazy
Yes.
to watch it move.
Why do you think they're called sunflowers?
Yeah, but I thought they face the sun like incredibly, like slowly. Like okay, it's some times of year they're facing here to get more
No.
sunlight, and then other times of
Through
year,
the day.
like when there's more sun, they face this direction.
Isn't that the weirdest thing?
It's
They
so
are
weird to
moving.
watch.
I know.
Because I'm like, it's looking at me, and then I'm like, nope, there it goes. He's looking right at the sun. It's weird.
It is weird.
I did not know it was a daily occurrence. I need to touch grass.
You what?
I need to touch grass.
Oh.
Oh, I'm lead. I did not. I didn't know that.
Paid opportunities abound.
Give me a second. Remember, there is currently a EXP boost. So if you're on a scroll, you're gonna get even more EXP. This is kind of like the time. I don't know how long this lasts.
Okay, well, it's not going to
It's
happen
till
just
the
standing here.
23rd, I think.
2 quests shared. If you're at a way shrine, I would go to the Trader's Luck way shrine in the southeast of the West Weald.
If I'm near a way shrine, you would go to...
Tell me when you're there, because I don't have it.
I'm there. But yeah, I submitted my paper. Now, it doesn't say they've seen it.
I'm with you.
I think we just go right to the middle. So much is going on that nothing's really rendering for me. So. Ah! I'm on my new healer build. It's not quite complete, but I'm working on it. Okay, just nuke the center. Good stuff. Yeah, I made these new shields. They're custom. I have shields upon shields upon shields. The world boss that we are meant to do is just north of us. I didn't do anything to the wolves. Yeah, I'm depending on you guys to do the damage. Honestly, yeah, the closest way shrine is probably just this one, so we have to follow the coast. I don't know if I've taken you guys here. Here's a well. Ignore the bear.
You could craft something nice with that.
Okay, for this, we have to set up some warning bulletins, and then defeat the boss. I don't really like fighting bears, because they're really healthy. Thank you.
You could. Of course you are.
Okay, I'm gonna set this one down. Alright, does anyone see anybody else?
No.
I mean, it might just be us.
Where is the music coming from?
Probably the fawns off to the
Oh,
the left. Could be another player, but I know that there's fawns that are there. If we do this, essentially, have you guys done this before?
I think so.
No. He is black for me.
Okay, so, it's basically like you fight him a bit, and then he goes away, and you have to fight like little split-offs of him, kind of like a Wisp Mother. And then you just kind of keep doing that on repeat, and then when he shows back up, you do more damage. It's pretty basic, except for in the middle of the fight, a giant bear shows up. I don't know why they decided to add the giant bear, but that gets a little bit difficult. I'm tempted to hire some people.
Higher?
Hire.
Is it that bad?
I mean, I don't want us to waste our time and be here forever. This person's spamming the chat. So I might have a little bit of a hard time. Xander's got arms. Dad, what are you? You look different. Did you get a haircut?
Shh. Look at my tail. Look at my hand.
It's got a glowing thing going on.
This come in a crown crate?
Yeah,
Got a lot of ground crates.
that is the moss blood imp epidermis. I got it in the crate today. Oh, look, we have someone here. He's a cake connoisseur. But he's a 3600.
Is he?
He'll do. Yep.
Oh my goodness, he is. Wow. Hi.
Jeepers.
When was the last time you seen a 3600? Back in the day, it used to be what, 810?
Isn't that the max?
Yeah, that's, you don't get any higher than that.
Wow.
I wonder if he's like a dev. Don't humiliate me in front of the 3600.
Okay.
He's just here to watch us go in and then run away.
And
goes,
say,
"Ha, ha, I do
everyone ready?
Sure.
I'm saying it in like, I guess you guys can't really. Okay, he says ready. Alright, let's go. It's playing like really intense boss music, like this is the final boss. We just started. Okay, remember, after a while he begins to kind of split off into little clones.
Now I'm letting him have my ultimate.
That's good. I'm gonna use a Warhorn. Boost stats. Okay, he's starting to dig down, so now come the clones. They just kind of look like him, but they're weaker. Ow.
So do we want to take care of them, or?
Yeah. Laser beam, like what Mom's doing. Ah. If you have a
Well,
laser
someone
beam.
did that to me.
Okay, let's see here. There's one more. This guy. Alright, he's back. Whoa! Wow. I cannot. He almost killed me. I cannot believe I survived. Ow. He's really. Okay, never mind. He's really focused on me and he's very angry. He's really.
Great.
Yeah, he's really. He's hyper focused on me like I'm a tank, but I'm not. Yeah, he killed me. He would not let me
Oh
go. I took. You will not believe how much
There's the
damage I just
bear.
took. I took so much damage. This is why we need a tank. This is why we need a dedicated tank.
Okay, we got a bear.
I'm dead.
Sorry. I'm in the
got it.
same
Me.
boat.
Oh,
Of course you are.
I'm trying to take out the bear.
Bear's down.
Okay.
Good job. Yeah, things got a little out of hand there. That's why healers need a tank. Okay, shields for everybody except for our friend here.
Okay, let's see if I can get... There goes my ultimate on him again.
Good progress. We might have to do clones one more time, but I don't remember. I guess that's a no. That's a yes. It's a yes.
Okay, he's got clones again.
Yeah.
Do you not?
It's fine. It's fine. If we stand in the middle like this, we're sitting ducks. We're getting shot from all directions. They certainly didn't shy away from the ads, that's for sure. Okay, shields for everyone, again.
Trying to take care of all these dupes.
Yeah, he's back, by the way.
Where?
I marked him.
Okay, well, he can get my ultimate again.
He will not do clones again. I don't think he has enough health for that, so... Ah, yeah, he's...
Oh, I died.
yeah, I don't know what that was. I mean, I guess I do. I checked, but give it all you've got. All you've got. Nice. Okay,
That was
good.
it.
Yeah, I don't want to pressure you, but if you guys died there, that would have been it. Like, if you and Mr. 3600 died, then that would have been it. Because Jad and I went down in the same blow. Oop. What did I just do? What did I just eat? Oops. Oh, that's...
Ruin carbs, something, something. Available to scribe.
Uh-oh. I was given a Artaeum bowl. What do they call it? The Artaeum bowl. My friend gave it to me, and I accidentally just ate it.
Okay, hang on. I gotta take my, yeah, there we go. Okay.
It's kind of hard to find where to put them.
Now that's still a green circle, so
Yeah.
did we gotta do one more bulletin?
Yeah, good for me that I know exactly where the last one goes. I don't know who's going to be walking around over here, but there you go. You can actually read it, and it counts as a lore book.
Yeah, we should have read it. Well, I did read it before we went in, and that should have told us don't go in.
Yeah, we were telling ourselves.
You know what that does.
Yeah, I'm using a new healer build. I just keep improving it. I made this skill last night. I think it gives some. I think it gives some ult charge every now and then. It yeah, it consumes a soul gem to generate 3 ultimate up to once every 5 seconds. Oop. Unfortunately, I'm pretty powerless like this. Level up.
No.
Should have been more prepared.
So let's see, what else does it do? You guys get a damage shield. It increases your resistance, and it, I guess, gives me ultimate. It might give you guys some ultimate too. Yeah, I think it does. I think it can give other people some ult charge. So if you notice your ult going up faster, that might be me. I like how Xandar walked all the way over there. It's like he could avoid swimming because he cannot swim. None of them can swim.
Oh.
Okay, we gotta go turn these in. But yeah, the White Streak starts on the 25th. Let this be a warning. We've had it good for a while.
I mean, Dad and I just do the dailies, right? I mean,
Mm-hmm.
and then on the weekend we do the scary stuff.
You're the hero of Ash Mountain, the slayer of Bolrat.
Did you guys use a way shrine or something, or?
Nope.
Welcome back. Thank you for your.
I got another script. And another script. How many scripts are there? Yeah, I went in to do a normal dungeon that I had been kind of doing over and over and over, trying to get like pieces for something. And the group I was in, they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna do normal," and then the guy accidentally queues for veteran.
Oh.
And it's like, you know, I do veteran all the time, but not that dungeon. I've never done veteran. I never completed veteran for either of these dungeons. The other one I tried, I think last Saturday or Friday, and I got stomped so bad that I decided to leave before I got removed. I mean, I wasn't the only. Someone was like, "I gotta go. It's getting late," and I was like, "Ah, yeah, me too." You know, and then I was like, "I'm out," because I mean, you know, it's not a good sign when you get with some randos and you're like, "Oh, this is tough," and then like upon like first or second team wipe, like the tank is like healer heal or something like that, and it's like, "Oh, that's not a good precedent." I already don't like you, you know. So that one I left, and then the one yesterday, I was with a friend and his friends, so I felt more confident, and we did really well. And I got a memento actually for doing that. Let me see if I can get it. Which one is it? This one. I'm proud of myself. I also got, you know, achievements. I got a bust for it. I didn't get the set piece I was looking for, but whatever. I was kind of expected. It was fun to do. The other one I did last week, that one was just almost impossible. I don't understand. So honestly, it's probably the only veteran dungeon I haven't done. Wait, no. I don't think I've done veteran Balsinar or Scrivener's Hall. The last year or so.
Okay, well, is that it? Are you being merciful?
I guess so. You leveled up. You did your job.
I did.
You're 45. You're up so fast.
Getting there. Alright.
They're letting people do the new Overwatch hero for the weekend until they put her away and then like refine her a bit depending on what the response is. But all weekend, it's just kind of like, yep, you can just play as her. We didn't have that back in my day.
Am I forgetting something? It feels like I'm forgetting something.
It can't be as important as mine.
Well, thank you.
Welcome. I'll have to make the session twice as hard tomorrow. I'll bring you guys to Lucent Citadel. We'll do a trial. You guys could, though. I think you could. I think you guys could do a lot of trials on normal, especially if you're just DPS. I mean, there's a lot of DPS on a trial, right? So it's like if a couple people are maybe like a little, I don't know, not pro gamers, no one's gonna notice.
Yeah, we did some trials.
I mean, if you're the healer though, or the tank, that's like, you know, everyone's gonna notice when something goes wrong. Like you work in audio or something. You're like, hey, you're not doing your job or whatever. That always gets pretty scary. But I don't usually like doing trials unless I'm healing, or at least if I'm doing damage. I don't think I've never done a trial as a tank in my life. It's too scary.
Oh.
Yeah, not yet. I'm 8.7 or 8.6 thousand hours in, and and I'm not grown up enough yet to do that. So.
Alright, we'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Alright, night.
Night. Bye. Yeah, I got an achievement for that last thing. Yeah, Miramore Incursion Demolisher achievement.
Alright. Well, thank you. Had a good time.
Same.
See you tomorrow.
See ya.
Have a good night. Love
Night.
you.
Love you too.
Bye.
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 Where's the, oh, here it is. Big Tanky Goth GF. I shall assist you, Big Tanky Goth GF. I think that was another one of the sections going down. It sounded like it, right? All right, here we go. Here we go. Now we're getting some help. I think he's a sort of loser. I can't mount right now. Come on. There we go. It's like, how am I supposed to reach this thing really fast? I guess I could lightning dash like I usually do. But I think it's best if I conserve my magicka. I really wish they would change that color from like a... I don't think the Pale Order ring color should be a blue. I mean, I understand why, because if you're in a group, you can tell the difference between the shades of blue, but not when I'm just kind of wandering around. I wonder if there's something I could do about that. My ultimates are really only good for a group. I think we'll get by. the combat music has been top notch these past couple years. Random people get my shields, right? I'm beginning to wonder who does. Oh, that person's a stranger and they got my shield. How many people get the shields, though? Yeah, that person did. Okay, that's good. I'm really glad it's not a group-only ability. I would heal that person, but they've got the Pale Order Ring! Okay, we gotta trace who he's targeting. Yep. Here you go, here you go. So many tentacles. What gives? I'm sorry, did you just call me Merc? No, no, no. So many companion health bars here, though. Sharp, just don't stand in the A. Okay, well, fine. I'll get you later. Yeah, I should really be using Life Giver right now. It would make a world of difference. I wonder if the buff I'm getting on this is better than my usual. I don't really think so, because I'm running out of Magicka a little bit faster. I know, that was just for me. Oh, I didn't even say a single thing. Oh, I got a lead. Is that... It said, oh, formula. Yeah, I got the formula for the replica. Okay. Here I am stuffing my face. Nice. I keep trying to use it, it's not working. There we go. It might sell for a lot, but I do not need the gold. What I do need to do, though, is adjust stream title and leave the call. Chest. Do we have a chest endeavor today? That would have been really useful last night. You got a 3 chest endeavor, just go to Bedlam Vale, do the puzzles. Okay. Weapon abilities. Refined raw materials, that's probably going to be way easier. I can do that with the click of a button. Goblin fight. Goblin fight. Alright, so yeah, I basically wrote a paper over the course of, I guess a week. It's not, like, as long as you'd expect for a week, but I spent a lot of time refining it, you know. It's like, okay, this is too wordy, this is too, you know, and that this is redundant, stuff like that. And so I went around, changed some stuff, added pictures, and I submitted it. So this paper is for the Imperial Library. I was chosen to do a research paper for them, and I was suggested a topic. I kind of took the topic and expanded upon it a bit, and it kind of took a life of its own. I submitted it. We will see if they accept it. I kind of think that they might not, because I think like, despite a lot of people who hang out with me, be it here or on Discord or Telegram or Twitter, a lot of those people kind of depend on me to kind of teach them some things about, you know, the things that you see in ESO and other Elder Scrolls games. I'm a decent teacher, average knowledge haver, you know, but this is a big deal, you know, submitting. You know, this is being submitted to the big boys, you know, the smart people. And I'm not really anything compared to them, so I say as I go into an enchanting table after going into an enchanting table. So I'm pretty sure I let them know, like, if this is not up to snuff, then I will either redo it or do a whole different paper on another subject. That'll take me time, but I'll do it. What I do not want is I don't want them... I don't want to be like, have anyone accept me out of pity or anything. I want it to be a genuine interest, right? And that's like how I get in. If I deserve to be punched in the face for my paper, then punch me in the face, you know? Like, if it's not a genuine thing, then I don't want it. But we'll see where it goes. I have no response yet. I was kind of expecting one. If my chattiness is not making it obvious, I'm a little bit nervous about it. Do I even have this recipe? How do I even find it? Orzorga. I see that name a lot. You just gotta look in O, right? And yeah, okay, so I apparently can make 5 of those. I can make 5. What does it take? Holy smokes. I don't know. How many do I even need for an enchanting grit? Like, it just says 1. It just says 1. For 40 vouchers. I've got 1 for 40 vouchers. I mean, like, the most expensive thing is obviously the row. I'm not doing anything else with the row. It just says and. It says make 1, right? So I'll probably end up making a couple because of my buff. Okay, I made 4. Alright, so... What? I need to make 8? But it says Anne. What? It says Anne. A-N. Anne. That's gonna cost me another row. I mean, it's not gonna cost me my whole thing, but it's gonna cost me another row. I've already gone this far. Ugh. I mean, like, over the course of me playing so long, I've only gotten 5 row. Unless I've used some. I might have used some. It's used for Ambrosia, right? This is a decision. Yeah. Okay, screw it. I'm gonna go through with it. I've already gone that far. Alright, so I've made... I won't have any extra, unfortunately. It says Anne. A-N. And how did I miss this? Craft Anne or Zoga Haunch. That is what it said. And I did it. I did Anne. I don't do a whole lot of writs. Sorry, I don't do a whole lot of writ like these ones. It's not just usually not my thing. But 40 vouchers, you know, and I could make it, so I was like, I'm gonna do it. Vouchers are more useful to me than the row, just personally. Anyway, so my paper, is essentially about this guy's name. I don't know how to heal. I thought it said feel at first. Wait, hold on.
The longer clients.
No.
If I have to wait around anyway, the least you could do is bring me a pillow.
It'd be so funny if I was doing like a crafting writ that involved me making a pillow. Okay, so I got my vouchers and I got a script. That's a pretty good bonus. See, my paper is about the essentially about like Meridia and her kin. That was originally the title for it. I did change it a bit. Essentially, I was going to be going into the Magna G, right? Which, obviously, I don't think we've ever actually heard said, I'll admit. So it could be like Magna G, Magna Gay, I don't know. Magna J, who knows? But, I personally believe it is G. Sharpest Knight's dialogue is not leaving me alone. And as anyone that's watched my stream for probably more than 25 minutes... knows that I really like talking about the Magna G a lot. I think they're honestly they're probably part of like when I started really getting into Elder Scrolls lore. I was like, oh, you know, you learn about the stars. You're like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Thanks you for your assistance, Adept. There may be more relics you can recover for us soon enough. Check with me tomorrow. I may have something for you.
Nope, it's today. Give me my relic.
The Madman's Chalice provides clarity of the mad to any who drink from it. We don't know what this means, but we cannot allow a worshipper of Sheogorath to find it first. The Order traced it to the Lion's Den in the Rift. Take great care in recovering it.
Wow, it's been a long time since I've been there. But yeah, I mean, so I find them interesting. And you know what? Even after so long, even after so many years, after doing that research paper, I started, I started learning things that I didn't really realize before.
Such talk. I heard the Malborn have spies in the city. Maybe that's what all the fuss is about.
So, like, for example, up until probably a week ago, which is insane to think, I had been spelling Magna G with a hyphen. There's no hyphen, it's just a space. Right? It's just a space. I've been spelling it wrong my entire life. Obviously, I corrected myself as soon as I learned that. So, there's that. And then, additionally, I had someone point out to me on Twitter, I wish I could remember their username. Someone pointed out to me on Twitter how the Magna G are essentially, they're not Adric spirits, and I don't really know why I considered them that, because that person is right. They're not Adric spirits because they're not Adra. Because by default, they didn't actually assist in creation, but they're not Daedra either. At least I don't think they would be considered that. They're just kind of Anuic spirits, I guess, is kind of how it's described.
Help!
Excuse me, pardon me, sorry. Hey, Raynor, could you help this woman here, please? Thank you. No, he's just gonna chase me around. Raynor, oh, he's on. So I was like, okay, well, I'll take that into account. Like, what can I learn from that? What can I realize from that? And I realized something big, and I talked about this probably last week. And probably the week before. Honestly, probably the week before. God, it's been so long since I've been in here. But essentially, I was like, well, what are the Magna G if they're not like, are they just like regular spirits that just didn't participate, or what's their nature? And in doing so, I delve into some ancient Khajiit myth, right? And upon doing some research, I found some stuff that I think makes sense. Wow, someone's been through here. No enemies at all. Better for me. Do I let my greed overtake me? I sure do. So essentially, legends pretty much say that Magnus had created them, so they're not like, they weren't like already a thing. He like kind of made them himself out of magic, so they're kind of like magic kids. And that led me to realize that the luminaries are pretty much the exact same thing, at least to an extent. I was going to include that in my paper. I was going to include a little section about the luminaries, but I decided it was getting a little bit too wordy.
Hold on to that.
And I think it would have detracted from the main subject, so I did not include that. I'll probably make a Twitter post about it. Okay, it's in here. Is this where is this where the group event is? Somebody's telling me this is where the group event is. Giant's Crush. Hello. That was shockingly easy. Here, a goblin engraved with the faces of varying states of joy, sorrow, and despair, as usual. Let's hope I do this before the giants show up. Anyway, I figured out, like, last night, or... Yeah, no, I think it was last night, or it was this morning or last night or something.
Is it always this crowded?
I figured out that classic tapestry of Mayor's Dagon that dropped back in 21 actually had the symbol for Magnus behind him, and I didn't realize that because, honestly, it's not a very popular symbol for Magnus. I think I've only seen it once. But I was like, oh hey, that matches up completely. Let's see if I get a script.
Have you returned with the wayward relic? Absolutely terrifying. To think, the madman's chalice was found among rogue soldiers. What a terrible thing to confuse for a canteen.
Don't think they've confused it with a canteen.
The Order thanks you for your assistance, Adept. There may be more relics you can recover for us soon enough. Check with me tomorrow. I may have something for you.
Oh, would you look at that? You got a thing. Oh, not you, other Argonian.
What?
Or maybe not. Is that for someone else, I guess? Starfall? Is that for a Xandar? It sounds like a Xandar thing. Or an Ember thing. I don't really know what this means. I don't know what Dispel is. Hi, Enchantress. It just said a Dispel. What is a Dispel? Sorry. I just hit that one with my horse. Got to move to bed, but saw me on Twitch. You want to have it? Oh, okay.
I wish I was off adventuring.
Hercules. Alright, let's see what's going on in here. Check stats.
Let's get out there.
Maybe I should take advantage of this river.
Once had a new angler ask me the best time to fish. Easy answer, I said. It's right now.
He's such a fishing dad. Well, that's not really what I was looking for, but...
Now that's the type of catch worth bragging about.
Nedic eel. Salmon. I was kind of hoping for more luck. Salmon. Okay, we got another Nedic eel. Am I making you happy, Sharp? Salmon. Sharp, why are you never fishing alongside me? Never mind, you just take all the good fish. Yes, that's my tail. It's fascinating, I know. I'll take another Nedic eel. I like the names of these fishies. I just realized I didn't recast. What the heck? It's like, wow, they're really not biting. Honestly, really? I mean, I'm trying to take advantage of me accidentally eating this thing, but it doesn't really seem to be doing that much. It does increases my max magicka and health a lot. How much does okay, this is about, let's see, it's about 4,600. Also increases magic recovery. It's more than that. Oh, wait, no, sorry, it's less than that. And there's no magic recovery, so it's not as good as my eyeball. But I do get extra health, right? So, but it's like I probably would prefer the recovery over the health. Might just be me. Anyway, here's the story. Here's the lore. I accidentally ate a the Artaeum broth or whatever. My friend gave it to me, and I accidentally ate it. And I feel like I can't waste it. I don't know if I really want to go on a trial with it. I might. I'm gonna try to get I'm gonna try to do fishing to see if I can get anything. So far, it's pretty snooze. Nope, hey! That scared me. So what's pretty cool is that with the new DLC, they added a path that goes down this way and into here. There's a door that will lead you to the last wheels, so you can, you know, that's a very important pathway. That pathway, it looks small, but it's huge because it connects all these zones together, pretty much. This little pathway over here, very important. It leads to the wheel, which connects things.
building up a stash. Good thinking.
Okay, well, there's a location. Wait, am I using the right...
No such thing as a wasted day, so long as
Oh,
we
shit.
go fishing.
Maybe I've been using the wrong bait here. No? Oh, this is lake. Yeah. The other one was a fishing hole. I don't... Or it was a river. I don't know if the one by the waterfall was a river or a lake. I wasn't paying attention. I should have been, but I wasn't. I did have terrible pulls. I should have been paying attention. That's weird, my ping just jumped. Wait, I didn't see the pole. Sorry. I'm lagging.
Impressive. See, work is for people who don't know how to fish.
Sharp, I'm beginning to think that you don't know how to fish. I've never seen you fishing. I'm lonely. No, Sharp, I know you're there. I'm sorry, I didn't mean... Well, we're kind of back to the slow pulls here. Honestly, after this, I gave it a shot, you know. Can't say I didn't. Oh, there we go. Crag salmon, I think that was the only thing I really got. That was... I think I got bites more often, but not better stuff. I guess that's what it does, right? Bites more often?
Good to get stocked up.
Okay, Sharp, we gave it a shot. I'll see you later.
I'm rather busy right now.
Feels awful doing this, but yeah, I'm gonna refine, and then I'm going to see if I can find a trial. If I can't, there's no reason for me to swap foods, right? Oh my god. Sorry. How about that? That'll do. Just the nuclear option there. Ophidion's good, but I think this one's fake. I think I saw this... God, last week? Something's telling me it's not real. But honestly, would I prefer to do a Lucent? I mean, this one's definitely real. It says, please know mechs. I don't really remember if I know the mechs. I get confused at the split room. Yep, not real. Okay. Ethereum Archive is real. What? What? Oh, I didn't know there were so many people in here. It didn't say that on the listing. There's a tank. They're missing one person. Did they DC? I wonder if they're stuck on the pads. Nope.
Turn back! I will not be responsible for your deaths.
Okay, well, some people are gonna freeze. Gotta hang back. I wonder if I can do this to prevent the freezing. I don't know. I love how everyone's getting my shields. It feels good. I wonder what the shield cap limit is outside of groups. I guess it probably doesn't change.
My magic will destroy you. It rages like a storm through this tower.
talk that the next interloper would lose his head. The first mages make good on their promises.
That's good.
I came to this archive to contain the damage I could cause. My loss of control blasted all that you see into terrible existence. Why do you persist? Turn back!
Up, we're pulling. Let's go. That might be a little bit of overkill, but you know, I'm here to practice. Look at that. Here we go.
Why are you here? Are you like the first mages?
Christabel.
Mortals are such fools.
Christabel, I just know that I can't be with Christabel. Because she's the other healer. I wish this was a veteran run, to be honest. But I do need all the, I do need training for this build that I'm making. Whoa! One wrong swerve and I'm up the edge. What is that over there? That's where the Atronach is, right? The Stone Etra? Sorry. I guess he wasn't fast. The learned one, the learned one, the learned one. Oh, that's not good. Oh my god.
Raise these obstructions to keep outsiders from reaching me. Stay back!
I wonder what they're here for. Like a set piece? It's not an endeavor, is it? I don't know. Sit wherever you want, I don't really care.
You are truly foolish to come farther. This Atronach.
Oh, I guess I was seeing. Oh yeah, I was seeing that big. I don't remember that being there. That's pretty cool. Here we go. Here we go. Man. Ow. That's the rocks being tossed. Yeah, I do not remember this thing being here. I know it's normal, but honestly, kind of wondering how much healing I'm putting out. Christabel. No, Christabel. You're a healer. I'm a healer. Look, fine. I'll go over here then. It's having two healers on one go, I don't really know. I just noticed that chest over there. I didn't loot it, did I? That's fine, whatever. I probably have everything here. Crap. I almost fell. I almost fell. That would have been fine. That would have been okay. I totally almost rolled off the edge. Alright, so next is going to be the Wisp Mother. Varlariel?
In my presence. Even these, the tower's guardians.
The Celestial Mage has
They will shield
to
me
repel
from
you
you.
from this realm. She did not say you needed to survive.
Her name translates to Star Beauty. Or I don't know, Beauty of a Star. I don't know. The direct translation is Star Beauty. Just because I can.
Can you weather?
Can I what?
The tower ahead is not meant for mortal eyes. Turn back or perish.
That's not my... No, that's their Fez. If you're not careful, you can fall down through... You can slip through the cracks. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just like that. Ah! Oh
I
no.
warned you to leave and take no responsibility for what happens.
Okay, the healer's fallen. Oh my gosh, they're stuck. They are stuck. They decide to just fall. We have to wait for the other support. I do kind of like the panel thing, but obviously it makes it hard if you don't have enough people. There's something fun about it. We're missing one more. Where'd they teleport back to? Christabel, the chests. The chest, Christabel. I was gonna see if I could... No, I can't. I can't travel to anybody. I was gonna see if, like, if they were bugged, right? I had that bug, like, yesterday or whatever. It says that they're in the group, but they're not. Or at least, I mean, they are, but they're offline. I mean, this gives us time to breathe. Sorry, I'm crinkling a wrapper. This gives us time to breathe, but I mean, like, you don't really need time to breathe before the mage fight. At least, I mean, especially not normal. But this is a pretty cool, like, waiting area. Alright, they're here. Hello. It's such a you know, dramatically designed chamber. I kind of wish we would have these more often. That's you!
Kill me!
Let's get these ads out of the way. We can get to the real fight.
You will die.
Okay, she was really powerful. You'd think that she would have taken us on first. She could just get rid of us. I think that was a reviving barrier from somebody. No, maybe not. This is... Look how fast we're going here. Shields on shields on shields. Ow. Let's see if we can get it before she even summons the thing. Oh my god. Yeah, she didn't even get to summon it. Did not even get to summon. Nice.
My thoughts are my own again. It has been some time.
Not long enough.
The warrior. How quaint. Where is the snake? I owe him a fiery spell for this.
Defeated. Locked away in his apex stone. But his attention will turn elsewhere. We should depart.
We should depart. A lot of stuff. About to say no end in sight, but more class scripts, good. Good. Alright, let's see here.
There's a lot of fire up there. I don't like fire I don't control. Fire I don't control is terrifying. Look, just buy something so that I can leave. There's adventuring to be had, fires to be setting, on things other than me.
He seems to like fire. And I think he's a vampire. So that's kind of weird, isn't it? Well, I'm no longer in the group. My own personalized exit animation for when I'm in a... I have to be in an instance for it to work, but... Okay, I'm gonna swap to a DPS really quick, and then do the public dungeon events, get that done, so I can have that endeavor done. I've been putting it off, and I've been thinking, like, will I remember on the weekend? Well, let's just go ahead and get that done as it starts. I'm sure a lot of you already know what to do when there's a public dungeon group event in Endeavor. But I will show you if you do not. And I will show you if you do. Basically, I will just show you. What DPS do we want to do? Let's do whistles. Alright. So let's say, well, it's about spicy sandwich again. I was like, oh hey, there's some sauce. And I just like, put the sauce on my finger and then licked it off. And it's like, it's so peppery that when you inhale, yeah, it does that. Alright, let's say there's an endeavor, weekly endeavor. Oh no, complete 7 Bullet Ninja group events. It sounds really hard. And also really long. You have to wait for those to respawn. No, what you have to do is you have to go to the Alakir Desert. In the Alakir Desert, there's a public dungeon known as the Lost City of the Datatumbu. Right here. You want to take the Sept Spineway Shrine, probably. This is what I do every time, personally. I mean, you do have to fight the bosses. It's not like you don't, but... Alright, so, we're gonna go up to it. Yes, this is my mount. My mount is me. Alright, so here it is. Now, once you're in here, you just have to make a couple turns. Alright. It's a very one-way... Oh, I still need to get that Sky Shard on this character. It's a very, simple trip. You can just run past everybody. Maybe. I'm sure there's some that I'm gonna have to fight, but... Okay, basically you want to get into the big main chamber. Oh, hey, look, the moon. Let's see if they turn around. I'd turn back if I were you. That's right. Get! Get! Basically, once you're here, you want to head down to this portion. It's just one big map, right? So this portion over there is where you want to go. Look, some people are already doing it because they know that it's the best thing to do. Oh, come on. Come on! Get lost! Come on. Go, shoot! Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I could have done it, but thank you. Alright, so they're going to do... They're going to do it. Oh, hold on. Oh. Oh. What? Oh, it didn't include... It didn't do the spiders? How odd. Okay. I'm having a hard time teaching y'all because I'm here with somebody and I can't exactly show. But I'll show you in a second. Okay, so the reason people come here is because of the incredibly quick respawn rate. You will have these little sigils lighting up on the ground, and it's pretty easy to remember which ones to do because you kind of just do like 2 at a time, so you just got to remember like 3 in a row, right? So it goes Scarab, Spider, Scorpion. That's all you need to remember. Except you need to push both Scarabs, right? So Scarab, Scarab, Spider, Spider, and then the 2 in the middle. Scorpion, Scorpion. And you have a Spider, Scarab, and a Scorpion. Here to kill you. But as you can see, that respawn rate was incredibly fast. Which means that I just kind of have to do this 7 times, and I've got my weekly done in a short amount of time. Assuming that I can actually beat them. Alright. It's all pretty easy. So that's 2 already? Yep, 2 out of 7. I'm gonna go back to my spicy sandwich. See? It's so fast you don't even have time to eat your spicy sandwich. Scarab. Scarab. Spider. Spider. Scorpion. Scorpion. Come on. Oh, wrong button. That should be the advertisement for this area. So fast you won't even be able to eat your spicy sandwich. I think they put pickles on it, unfortunately. Now, I don't dislike pickles. I just dislike... I don't prefer most pickles. I'm like a bread and butter kind of guy. I guess these ones aren't too bad. Whoa! An army of beetles! Go! Go! And there was a beetle. Please don't mess this up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, come on, man. This doesn't count. Why? Oh, they're summoning, like, everything all at once. That's fun. That's fun. That's cool. It's different. I can't say I've done this before, to be honest. That's a new experience. You know what they say, variety is the spice of life. Speaking of spice, going back to my sandwich. Thank you, Hero. Oh my god, Hero. Thank you for the raid. It's appreciated. I was like, where's my raid sound effect? And there it is. That roar sound effect. There's like sound effects like it on people's mounts. I forget what mounts have it, but like even when I'm off stream, I'm like, oh shit, a raid. Like, oh wait, no, that's not a raid. How is your stream? Alright, come on, come on. Alright, well, thank you for the raid. Have a good, sweet night. Oh, I think I accidentally pressed my walk button. Oh, good. I was kind of thinking of doing a Lucid Citadel, but, like, the description in the group finder was like, no mechs, and I was like, I'm not quite used to the mechanics yet. So I was like, I'm gonna wait for a more patient team. Enchantress, you're back! Alright, we got one more. You're back, you did your teeth brushing and all the things? I'm taking that as you mean you're now in bed. There we go. All done. That didn't take me too terribly long. It usually takes quicker, or shorter, I guess, because I'm usually with other people, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I haven't gotten a response yet. Crap. Ow. Jesus. But essentially, for context, I wrote a pretty lengthy lore research paper. I'm not going to give all the details on it, but I submitted it for review, and I guess maybe even at the moment other scholars are reading it and seeing if it gets the go ahead. I'm kind of taking this time to mentally process that I could get turned down, but I gave it my best. I think I worked at it for like over the course of the week, right? That sounds about right. Yeah, because I was talking about it last week, I remember. But a lot of the time it's just refining. I'm like rereading it over and over. I'm like, that's redundant. This is silly. You know, stuff like that. I can't believe I didn't have that already. Man, ever since I changed Clouds to be more healing focused, he does like almost no damage at all. So to get on a damaged character is so freeing. I mean, I like all the healing he does. And all the shields, but like, being able to do this, though. Let's step out of that. Let's step up. Step out of that. Anyway, Enchantress, I'm not going to go into details right now, but I did decide to... I have played a little tiny bit of Red Dead Online, because I didn't want to, like, start playing it on Sunday, and then have to, like, stream me being lost, and me making my character. I wanted to get it all done. So I did, this was probably, like, on Tuesday, or Wednesday. I got on, I actually don't have a horse. Wait, no, I don't have a horse. But I got on, I wandered around, I learned the controls. That's kind of what's important to me, is I'm learning the controls. Maybe I should do that tonight, I don't know. Here's the thing. I'm not gonna go into details, but when I started to play the other day, I proceeded to have probably what was one of the most nightmarish gaming experiences of my life. But I'm sticking with it because I love you guys. I'm teaching this person. I don't really know if they're getting it, but... Alright, here we go. Here we go. Hopefully they just want to do it once, because then I'm out. There we go. Did I encounter a hacker? Is that my nightmare? Yes. But I don't know if I want to tell that story yet. I guess maybe I could tell you. I guess maybe I could tell you because I'll probably tell Jared and Mom separately. Like, off stream. Because I can't imagine me telling them while we're playing. That would just take some time. So essentially I get on, again, we're talking about Red Dead Online here, by the way. I make my character, I'm like, okay, the graphics are pretty good, I like the music, I like the ambience, I'm Texan, you know, I've got that cowboy in me. And so I make my character and I'm like, this is pretty fun. I start to I start out in the area. I'm like, okay, I'm at a camp, and I start learning the controls. I'm like, okay, I'm learning the controls, and then I learned about the cinematic camera. I'm like, this is dope as hell. Like the cinematic camera, that's so cool. And so I start to explore this little city that I'm by. It's like it's a town, you know. It's pretty decent for being wherever I am, you know. It's in the bayou, and I'm like walking around this place, and I'm like, I walked into someone's house. I was like, oh, this is someone's house. You know, I'm like, honestly, I probably shouldn't be here. But I was like, they're not here at the moment. Even though it was like probably 3 at night, I don't think anyone was there. No one in the bedrooms. And I'm like, okay, so I leave and I make sure to close the door behind me. And I start to walk around the town once the sun comes up. It's probably about 6 a.m., 7 a.m. And I start walking around the town. And I'm like, where is everyone? No one's there. Not a single soul. And I'm like, this is old-timey days. Everyone was out this early. Everybody. And I'm walking, I'm just like, I can't find any. So I start to go into another house. I start walking towards another house. And I'm like, I'm going to check in this house. I'm going crazy. And as I walk towards the house, I hear a carriage behind me, right? A horse carriage. And I turn around and I'm like, oh, thank God, there's people here. And the horse carriage is just going by itself. There's no one there in the carriage. And I start seeing another one. There goes another carriage. There's no one there. Not a single soul in this town. Just horses on carriages going about all alone. And I start to freak out a little bit. I decide to leave town and checking some houses on the outskirts. Same story. No one's there. And I'm kind of getting a little off put at the moment, being like the only person left in the West, right? And then I walk back into town after a while, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe everyone like re-rendered or something, I don't know. So I go back into town, and I'm wandering the streets. It's just dust, right? And so I'm just wandering the streets, and I see, and honestly, like, I can't express how weird this was to see, right? But after a while of wandering around and experiencing this, I see a corpse in the street, right? See, it's like I finally see another person, and it's a dead body, right? Just laying there. And I go up to the dead body, and I'm like, this is a guy, you know, this ain't a dummy, it's a guy, and he's dead. And then I just get like shot through the head, right? And the game's like, check it out, here's who killed you. I'm not gonna say their name because it was not a name that I'm gonna say. And I'm like, oh, well, okay. You know, this is the Wild West. I accept it. I was murdered, whatever. so then I start to you know, I come back and I'm like, okay, I come back and I respawn. The guy finds me immediately and kills me again, right? I'm like, okay, God. And so then I come back again, and immediately at the exact second, he finds me again, shot through the head, dead. And I'm like, what the hell? And so then I managed to get away for a little bit, and then oh, that's right, I Google what parlay means, because you're given an opportunity to parlay after you're killed a few times. And so I was like, what does that mean? And it means that you can't be killed for 10 minutes, and so I activated parlay, and that was the worst mistake of the night. And because after I activated parlay, the other player could not shoot me anymore. So what did he do instead? Well, he started to make me explode. No matter where I went, no matter where I ran, I was exploding as if I had grenades in my pockets. Constantly exploding, flying through the air. And then he would like summon geysers from the ground and lightning. Everything just going off, and I'm not sure what's going on, right? Because I'm thinking at first I was like, oh, I just can't kill this guy because he's good, and then I was like, oh, the game's glitching. It's for some reason something's going, because hacking does not occur to me when I'm playing like a Rockstar game, right? Because I'm like this is obviously gonna be hack proof. It's a AAA company. They're not gonna let hackers just roam free in Red Dead. And so I don't even entertain for a second as a hacker until the geyser shows up and the lightning goes off, and I'm like, this guy's hacking. And so I Google and I'm like, are there hackers in this game? And the Google's just kind of like, when isn't there? It's pretty much all the game is. And I'm like, what? How? What? Like, what? Like, how what? How does... Jared advised this game to me. This is the exact thing that Jared hates. Jared can't stand this. This is literally the thing that he hates most when playing online games. Why? How does he play this? Did Jared ever have to change servers? He hates this. If I started to hate it, he would have never touched that game again. I know him. I don't understand how he would have the nerve to keep playing after an experience like that. But here's the thing, I wasn't even letting this guy, like, know that I was bothered. In fact, I was laughing so hard because of just me exploding, and I thought it was funny, right? And eventually I just kept sticking around so much that he got bored of bullying me and then stopped. Because I didn't leave or anything. I mean, I did eventually, but I didn't leave at the moment. And I think he got it all out of his system. But, he did some things to me that, I think we might need to sort out. He stuck me in he stuck me in some armor that prevents me from seeing in first person because the armor is slightly off kilter, therefore it blocks my vision. And he also gave me the highest bounty in the game. So, don't really know what to do about that. They're a peer-to-peer, not actual server? Well, you guys probably should have told me this before I bought the game. I mean, it wouldn't have stopped me, but I at least would have liked to know. Anyway, don't tell Mom that story, or Jared. I'm gonna tell myself. This is always an interesting sky shard to get. I think you need to like start on a path unless you can like climb. You need to like figure out where you have to go. You're like, you gotta go down all the way down here. Try to get me to play the long ago for his Hackers in Misery? It wasn't that long ago. Don't. I refuse to let you play that card. I take that card and I toss it in the fireplace. It was not that long ago. And I would have gotten, what, maybe a year of playing before I got taken over by hackers. Honestly, that probably would have been more upsetting. Imagine if that happened to, like, ESO. Yeah, I like using this. It's like a racetrack. It was at least 2 years ago. That doesn't add up. I like the way that you say that makes it sound like I just woke up from a coma. Like the way that you like displayed that information to me was like bedside weather. That was 2 years ago.
Each blade stands alone, even in the midst of a field.
Oh yeah, there's someone here. Lore book. Travel you through the desert, searching for an oasis through Lecky's Blade. Though Lecky's Blade is before us, enter sojourn amidst these ruins to learn from the peace of the swirling sands. Move, cover, and uncover only when needed. Flow with the wind. Relax and create beauty wherever you go. Wow, more of these places need books. It does add up. You rode around St. Denis with Jared. That's the place. That's the place. And your mother showed them Christmas decorations. Sure wasn't last Christmas. Well, honestly, even if it was 2 years, I wouldn't have liked to see it fall to hackers. It reminds me so much of when I used to play Renegade Squadron. Does anyone remember Renegade Squadron? I think Elite Squadron also had the same issue. These PlayStation portable Star Wars games. It's probably the first games I ever encountered hackers in. I guess it was so easy to hack. People would be flying around as stormtroopers with lightsabers. It reminded me of that. It's been like, what? God. Close to 15 years. Maybe 15 years? I don't know. Something like that. Red M? That's annoying. Does that mean that I should refund it? I guess I can't probably at this point. I already told Jared and Mom. They're really excited about Sunday, so there's no way I can... Has Jared ever encountered a hacker? No, you need Red Dead to play Red M. Yeah, I know, but I thought we weren't even gonna bother with Red M. Sounds too technical for me. I cannot believe he would still play after an experience like that. I cannot believe it. It's a shame, I was having fun. It's pretty impossible to not, but if you don't humor them or feed into their antics, they tend to just leave you alone. I can't. Jared doesn't even play Sea of Thieves because he might get shot at. I mean, how does he play a game where someone can make a geyser come out of the ground out of nowhere and kill you on repeat? Has he played it since he played with you? I wonder. When was the last time you guys played? Bergama.
You may be safer in the...
You want to play that one time with him? I have a feeling I made a bad decision. But I've already told them I'm going to do it. Oh shoot, they probably don't even know. If you only played that one time and there weren't hackers, they don't know. He's never encountered one. I don't... There were hackers then? Do you think there were as many? It's a shame that GTA gets all the attention. GTA doesn't interest me. It makes me all uncomfy. I mean, in St. Dennis, there was a noob who was in the city shooting everyone. He just kept popping them before he got us. Kept riding around like nothing was happening. Well, I mean, like, if you can fight someone, that's different. If you can't fight them... Lizards! Important. By Hatiha. One must be wary of desert lizards like me. Two are poisonous. One eats only live flesh, but the rest are safe. This one has found it nearly impossible to tell one from the other by their looks. Only by learning their individual attributes can one be sure of the lizard one has in hand. They can be tamed with patience, approach carefully, and offer small bugs. Watch for the flesh eater. As they become used to your scent, they will learn to obey. There's a person in Sentinel. I think that talks about lizards. Is this the same person? It's a Khajiit. I don't remember them being a Khajiit. It's important to know when you leave the area, or even swap to another server. normally you don't really see hackers. You just know they're around animals. Or sorry, because animals stop spawning or something. Because they've cheated in too many entities that the game stops loading more. Oh! Is that why the city was empty? Man, I'm trying to get a hit in. Yeah, they cut off the NPCs. The wagons were there because they killed the riders. Horses kept going in a pit. They didn't look like they were panicking. They looked happy as could be. They weren't freaking. No, they weren't. They weren't. It was literally as if the NPCs were invisible. I thought the NPCs were invisible for a while until I climbed into the wagon, and it was like, no, there's no one here. No one at all. Probably overload the server and stop loading the people. That's pretty cool. I like it. It makes sense to me now. I feel more comfortable. Anyway, lore book, Terminal artifacts. I'm probably going to be swapping in a bit to do Overwatch because they're doing a play test for the new hero. They announced her, they showed off her trailer, and they were like, "You can play her tomorrow." Everything you said in your story is something you understand from being on there, but it was a funny while ride seeing it from the view of someone who's never been on there before. Yeah. I told Craze this story. I was talking to Craze Laughter, and I told her the story, and when I was done, she just said, "You poor soul. Nobody told you." And I'm like, "Told me what?" And it's like, oh, it's the entire thing is just hackers, the whole game. I have the worst luck of all time. I mean, like, I can't imagine being a hacker at, like, what kind of sadistic freak? Like, go outside. They came over from GTA because they can't do anything over there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's, as some people said on Reddit, it's literally the Wild West now. Hi, Quizzacotl, how you doing? You have a friend that instigates them and shows them how lame they are for not being able to kill him even with cheats. I've encountered that in Overwatch, but very rarely. If Overwatch was like that, I wouldn't play. But yeah, I totally got in a gunfight with this guy because he did actually like shoot at me, and I totally hit him like 4 times, but I didn't do a lick of damage. And I was like, how? I was like, I didn't understand how the health or anything worked. I was like, maybe he's just too strong. But no, I guess he was hacking, so he couldn't take any damage from me. I totally would have killed him. Believe me.
There you are. I have been expecting you.
You're not gonna do anything anyway because you have new player guns. You don't have your player cards activate. But I mean, like, come on. I should have done something. Something. It was a direct hit to his face.
Oh, follow the sounds of...
So when you were riding around with Jared and Mom, the noob you mentioned came out next to us and held his gun to your head. You just sat there? Did he say anything? Can you say anything?
There you are. I have been expecting.
Got a clutch stream of mine. You see me post about them. Wait, on Facebook? Or on Twitter? Wait, I don't even post about them on Twitter. I mean, I probably did last year. But hi, on Facebook. Probably a while ago. I probably did it once. I don't really like to. I like advertising on Twitter more than Facebook, because Twitter is where my audience is, and Facebook is just kind of where family is. I don't really think I ever... Man, if I did, it might have been during COVID. I don't know. But I don't really like advertising my streams because I'm worried that someone's gonna go like, you know, nobody cares. I remember once advertising my streams in the Somerset chat back in like probably 2019. I didn't get like torn down or anything, but I remember being so nervous. I was like, I stream. And that was the only time I've ever done it in ESO. I don't usually like talking about it, because yeah, I'm just worried that someone's gonna say something mean. Yeah, they're just shooting him. He wasn't going to go first. Hey, Chaser shot first. Man, I can't remember why I would have advertised on Facebook. I'd be worried that like I don't know, family would see and hang out. Actually, usually they're on the stream, so. Oh, sorry, I wasn't looking. I posted a clip or something? Oh, maybe. I think I did. Maybe? I think I did post. Now that was on Twitter. I sometimes post ESO clips. I don't really know about stream clips. I'm just sitting here wondering if like someone's sharing my stuff without me. I don't know. I'm like, is someone pretending to be me? Ah, shit. Facebook has always been the place where the grandma is. It's never going to grow past that as much as they wish it did. Maybe of an Overwatch play. I did used to share old Overwatch clips, like back in like 2017. Whoa! What the heck? Yeah. So once I posted a thing on Facebook. It was a little fake emo poem as like a joke, you know. It was like a satirical emo poem, like completely not serious at all. And I sent it along with a picture of me, like dressed in black with my hair over one eye, which honestly made me look really cute. And I posted that, and then a relative saw it, that then shared it to more relatives, and then shared it to more relatives, and eventually it reached my grandparents, who don't use Facebook. And everyone started getting like really concerned about me. Like, I'm talking like extended family, close, not like the family that I live with, but like aunts, uncles, and I'm like, it's a joke. But they're not understanding it because the generation gap, right? It doesn't register. It's a completely different sort of comedy from, I think, what they would understand, right? So they're not believing me when I'm claiming it was in jest, right? Despite me making all these claims, my grandma like invites me out to lunch at a nearby burger place, right? So we go to the burger place, just her and me together, right? And she doesn't say it's about this thing, but it's literally like a day or so, whatever, after the event. She doesn't say it's about it, but she brings it up during lunch because obviously it was about it. You know, this whole thing is about this post, and I'm like, I'm trying to describe it as a joke, but it's just like, it's hard to do, right? Especially back then. This was probably like 2015. I was like, I don't quite know how to describe the humor, but you know. And then we talked about other stuff. And honestly, we had a couple of deeper conversations, like actual important stuff during that reunion. Facebook's that awkward family reunion that never ends. I use Facebook for like browsing, and I use it for Messenger, and that's it. Like I'll see some. Facebook is my, there's nothing on my Twitter feed right now backup. That's what it is. You know, it's like I'm seeing the same tweets. I'm gonna go to Facebook. I'm so desperate. That's kind of what it is. And I don't post on Facebook anymore. I mean, I might every now and then. I posted that artwork that I did the other week. That, you guys remember me doing that drawing stream? I posted that. People liked it. But I just don't post much anymore. On Twitter is where I stay now. I make probably 3 or 4 tweets a day. People have probably muted me by now. What are you leaning on? Oh my god, it's a mime badger. Look he's so good at this. Oh my god. Dude. Props. Can I pay you? You'll meet all kinds of interesting people on the road. I have no idea. He's a mime badger.
There you are. I have been expecting you.
The reason you were on Twitter was to get bonuses for a game. Then when we switched to X, the game dropped the Twitter tie-in. Oh. Oh yeah, Musk has ruined Twitter. I'm sure everyone that's like a fan of him is probably tired of everyone saying this. But like, and it's pretty cliche to talk about it, but I mean, he's ruined it. It's so obvious to see. It's such a rough space now.
Oh, there you are. I have been expecting you.
You're out of conversation. You don't social media at all. I social media too much. Weirdly enough, though, like, weirdly enough, I actually didn't like get news about the news that happened a week ago because I wasn't on social media because the Acolyte came out and I hadn't seen the latest Acolyte episode, so I refused to do social media for like, it was like 5 days or something. And so I was because I like the show so much, I was like, I don't want to learn anything, so I wasn't touching Twitter except for queuing posts, and so I wasn't getting the news about what happened. And it's weird to think, because that's like where I get my news usually. Suddenly Twitter starts talking about something, and I'm like, oh. Yes, Facebook, you haven't been on since your daughter was born 14 years ago. You've never made another social media? I originally had a Twitter account, and then I made another one for streaming. I think it was for streaming. Yeah, it had to have been. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna use it to see if I can get engagement. Maybe I can like spread word for my that I stream. You know, talk about my Twitch, and I never talk about my Twitch there. Most people probably don't even know that I stream. But that's what I made it for. Now I just use it to make memes and lore posts. Fediverse, but the speed of information coming out is overwhelming. That's the thing, though. That's the thing today, isn't it? I mean, like think about it. We're in an age where we get so much information. It's unprecedented, right? I mean, like back in our parents' day, you know, before that, sure, you can get information, you know, via all kinds of things, TV, radio, but we're getting so much, and a lot, and you know, it's like news, it's trivial things, it's advertisements, stuff that we enjoy, stuff that we hate, stuff that we were like, this has nothing to do with me. Why am I even seeing it? I mean, we're putting in so much information. It's like, are we even built for this? You gotta wonder, like, what's the effects of getting so much at once? It's crazy. Yeah, see, this person just advertised their Twitch, and this person just says, no one cares about your boring stream. Exactly why I don't advertise my stream. That just happened in the zone chat as I read this. People are so mean. But they are kind of being, they said, they did say 10,000 gold for each new follower, which is kind of yeah. On one hand, you love being at a fire hose of information, but you can only take so much. Yeah, so yeah, it's pretty much like, it is like it's good that we're getting info. It's good that we're learning stuff, but we just learn too much. And a lot of it's fake, a lot of it's real. A lot of it's fake. People claim it's real. A lot of it's real. People claim it's fake. Zone chat isn't Twitter. No, it's much better than Twitter. Twitter's worse because Zone chat, you can report and they might do something about it. Twitter, they won't touch you. I've seen stuff on Twitter you would not believe. I've seen stuff on Twitter that actually makes me just like put down the phone and go, I need to do something else for a while. I mean, Zone chat can get pretty bad, but Twitter. Ugh. Even if the information is real, processing it takes time, right? And it's like, how do you process it? How do you manage? Right? I mean, like, sometimes it's just you can't truly understand. You know, you hear tragedy, right? A tragedy happens and you see a number and it's like, that's a big number, but like, You gotta sit there and let it sink in. And you're like, that's a big number. And you're like, because when you think about it, you're like, 1's a big number, and then 2's bigger, and then then you multiply that. And then at times like that, I just sit there and I'm like, are we built to process so much? It just gets really overwhelming.
You there! Help! Left wheel is in dire need!
And then there's memes, right? I mean, like, a tragedy happens and you see memes and jokes. Because a lot of us are so desensitized and distanced from stuff that happens. It's awful. I never understood the people that say like, "Oh, you use jokes to make light of the situation, so it's not so bad." But it's like, if you really thought it was bad, you would not be saying that. You would not be saying what you just said, right? I did skip the tutorial, yeah. Yeah, I skipped it because I was like, I wanted to like see how it would run. I wanted to connect. I just kind of wanted to. It was pretty late when I started it, to be honest. But you know, this had to take me to a stable. Yeah. But yeah, here's the thing about Facebook is that Facebook's just full of a lot of old people that share AI generated pics of Jesus, and they're like, "This is a miracle." That's Facebook these days.
Daedra weren't enough. What was he thinking?
Mom struggles to drive a horse, so she rides with someone. Ah, okay. That's all the replies are beautiful. Amen. Amen. And so I pretty much all I really do on Facebook is, again, like I use it as like a, if I'm bored space, but I follow this Facebook group called Texas Storm Chasers, you know, and so like, you know, we'll have storms and people are sharing their images and videos and all that stuff, and it's very cool. It's some crazy photography, and but like a lot of the comments are quite often just, you know, God's beauty and stuff like that. No one ever wants to thank the dragon that makes it all possible. Facebook is all minion memes. I guess it depends on who you're with. I'll be honest, I haven't seen a genuine minion meme in probably the better part of a decade, but but you can tell when a meme came from Facebook. Your sister and I exchange memes, and hers are so Facebook it's cringe. I recently responded to, I don't know, I felt pretty boomer. I responded to, like, I replied to someone and said, like, oh, I'm at work and I'm so tired, and I replied with a gif of like a tired kitten or something like that, and I thought, oh no, I'm turning boomer. I'm using cat gifs. You're gonna disagree, you're gonna say that's not a boomer thing. But all the boomers I know, they like use animal gifs. I'm starting to become one. I mean, like, I spend most of my time. It's so funny the difference between the difference between generational humor, right? It's so weird. Like, though interestingly enough, there is a lot of old humor that is so like timeless. Bob Newhart passed away yesterday, and honestly, whereas I knew him, I've never actually heard his stuff. I've just known his, that he's famous. It's so weird how I've never actually like seen his stuff or heard his stuff. And so I went back and I was just listening to a bunch of his things yesterday. He's funny, man. Like, and I was like, this is stuff that's funny today. Even though it transcends generations, right? It's like 50s or 60s. It doesn't matter, It's still funny today. I mean, like, it wasn't offensive. It wasn't like, oh, that aged badly. It was a different type of humor that just felt timeless. You follow a bunch of LGBTQ plus pages on Facebook, and some of the memes there are actually original content, not stuff copied from other parts of the internet. You have a friend that uses a cat for all her gifs, but she's our crazy cat lady friend. There's a pass there. I wouldn't say that I have a very I wouldn't say that I have a very specific kind of humor, but there's a couple things that there's a couple types of humor that I just don't resonate with. Like, it just doesn't do anything for me at all. And it's kind of weird because some people send me stuff and they're like, "Isn't this funny?" And I'm just like, like I'm so genuine as a person, I don't feel like it's right for me to pretend that it is, because I don't think it is. Am I doing a game? Oh, I'm just wandering, but I don't want people to know that because they might leave. I'm also finishing my sandwich. It's very spicy. Like, if you've heard me kind of like I sound like I'm speaking with my tongue sticking out, it's because it gets hard sometimes to speak with a spicy sandwich. What kind of humor? It's kind of weird. I think it's kind of misleading for me to say sexual humor, but I guess it kind of fits. It doesn't do much for me. Because the entire humor is based on, any humor that's based on taboo doesn't do it for me, right? Because it's like, okay, if your humor is based on it being taboo, once you do it enough, it's like, it's not really anymore. Specifically these days when we're not as prudish as we used to be, especially like at my age where I'm not as prudish as I used to be. It's like, it's just not, if it's a shock thing in humor, it doesn't do anything for me. That's a good way to describe what kind of humor I don't like. What kind of humor I do like is subversion of expectation, which is pretty good. Subversion of expectation and respect for the audience, respect for the audience's intelligence, I think are some of my favorite kinds of humor. No, Enchantress, I can't say what's funny and what's not, because it's all subjective. That's the conversation here, right? It's what I find funny. It's like what I find tasty, or, it's subjective. But it's like, I like jokes where you depend on the person that you're telling the joke to kind of connect the dots, right? And it kind of makes them feel good about themselves for connecting the dots, but at the same time, they also appreciate your timing, right? 'Cause timing is everything in humor. So that's kind of something that I really enjoy when that kind of plays out. Subversion of expectation is kind of cheap, but I do like it a lot. It's kind of less funny these days because it's so overdone to a point. But some shows do it, It's pretty popular in like the mid 2010s. I think maybe late 2010s. Like Gravity Falls would often do it. We're watching DuckTales, like the new one. That does it really well. It's basically like here's this trope or something that you perfectly expect to happen, and then it's like obviously it doesn't happen. But it makes it seem like you're about to watch something really cliche or predictable, and then takes you from the left field. A good example of this, was one of my absolute favorites, is from the movie WALL-E, and this is when, like, I have to see it again, but I just remember, like, WALL-E's like, no, I think it's like the captain fighting with Hal, like the steering wheel, and that like little tiny siren security bot or whatever that's like snitching on everyone or whatever gets shoved out the window and goes flying, and then the camera pans down to a swimming pool directly where the viewer's line of sight thinks that he's gonna land, and then he goes right through the ground to the left of the swimming pool, and it's the funniest thing ever, because it's like you perfectly just expect the scene to play out in a certain way, and then it just doesn't do that. And I don't know, it's funny to me. That just sticks with me. The Simpsons does it a lot too, I think. I also like puns. Does that count? Puns are good. I like making puns. Puns are fun. They tickle my brain. Well, my Twitch name is a pun, right? Because my horde is my horde. Oh crap, wrong way. The Weather Dragon Horde is like us as a group, right? It's like a horde of people, but also it's like a horde, as in like a dragon horde. So I see it as a pun. Also, Weather Dragon was taken. This person die? No. There we go. I might need something else. No. No, I think it works. I am regretting turning my fan off right now. Okay, that's what I was looking for. How much companions were shared so I could have that? There we go. No, no, no. But no, I definitely think it works.
No, they're everywhere.
Ah, I hate it when they do this. I think the health bars seem pretty tall on these guys. I always seem to lose them.
Thought I was done for.
Maybe I should just let them do that. By the time I reach this, it's totally gonna be broken. Come on. I'll make it. This is gonna go way faster.
Prepare to be destroyed, mortals.
You're not allowed to say that when you get destroyed. So since the spicy sandwich is causing you some irritation, guessing that means you're not a fire-breathing dragon. No, but I don't know if that's reasoning, but you are right. I think that maybe if my sandwich was on fire, that might make sense. I keep forgetting that's a thing. Isn't that like an armor set? It's so weird. I remember seeing that and I was like, whoa! Like, do we have blood now? Like, I suddenly, oh shit. What the hell? 23.5 thousand damage. I was like, do we have blood now in the game? I mean, like, obviously we have blood, but like, per kill. I mean, even Overwatch has blood, technically. Like, you do damage, and there's, like, blood. Or if it's an Omnic, it's, like, black. I don't know why. I don't think Omnics actually run out of oil. I don't think that's lore. But I'm pretty sure Orisa actually does bleed, like, black oil. I wonder how it works for... How does it work for, like, Wrecking Ball? I never really took time to look.
We aren't done yet.
Alright, here we go. Oh, shit. What? Like, pretty much 30,000 stack. Is some cannon way for them to regenerate oil? I don't think Omnics run on oil. I don't think they do. I mean, I can't say, I guess. Ah! I did that just by respawning. So I mean, like, whereas Omnics are like sentient robots, having oil. Oh, hey, nice! Look at this. That's a good drop. Having oil is like a very, you know, it's a very like 1950s robot thing. I think it's just a way of to be like, look, they can't have blood, so we have to do something. You know how it is. Yeah, I've been an Overwatch fan for a long time. I've been playing since 2017. I've been playing longer than I've been playing ESO. I think I've been playing longer than maybe longer than I cared about the Elder Scrolls. I played Skyrim back when it came out, but who didn't? No. 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 Whoa! Whoa! You play Skyrim despite being surrounded by people who did when it first came out? Have you considered? I mean, obviously what I said was a hyperbole. There's obviously many people who haven't, but have you considered? I wonder if I could do this. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, 2 people in the chat that haven't played it. Come on. Come on. It's so hard. It's so hard to tell. It's transparent. How am I supposed to tell? Huh. Okay. Here we go. I think it's the exact same size. Oh crap, I don't have room to put it. Dang it. I need to make room. I think that would look amazing. You've considered, but you're not a fan of the gritty, desaturated look? That is fair. That is fair, especially after playing ESO for so long. I mean, look at this. My sister says the same thing. You know, Skyrim's very dark. Morrowind's also, you know, that way. Oblivion's pretty bright. I think Oblivion has a lot of colors to it, but Skyrim's definitely very gray. Daggerfall, though. Daggerfall and Arena, if you want bright colors, man. But those are tough games. Yeah, being solo is probably what kept you from trying it out. They're actually updated, so releasing the same thing every time you might get you to try it out. Skyrim? I mean, like, it's not that old. I mean, well, I mean, like, I guess compared to some of the other games, I've never heard a Skyrim be referenced as an old Elder Scrolls game. This feels weird. Well, I mean, it's like, it'll be 15 years old in a couple of years. God. But still, it doesn't necessarily look that terribly old. Now, Morrowind and Oblivion, I think they show their age. Oblivion has really good landscapes, though. Came out around when your daughter was born? There was a child that was named Dovahkiin. And I think because they named their child that, they got like... But that's the game's free for life. Like the entire family. Don't really know what became of that kid. You're someone who's pretty graphic in details. Most of the time in Skyrim is not that. I guess it depends. Skyrim definitely is the best skybox out of any of the games. Skyrim has... I don't even know if I would say the best combat. Because Oblivion's combat is... I guess it probably does, but Oblivion does some stuff better. Thank you for... And Changes, do you remember when you said that quote? I wonder when that happened. Ooh. You're not gonna play for a skybox. Yeah, now that I can look at this thing up close, I'm having thoughts. Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna look at that later. Yeah, you're right. Argonians and Khajiit do look better in ESO. That is true. Okay, well, I finished the sandwich. I'm trying to cool my mouth. The Khajiit in Skyrim, they kind of have like this bobcat thing to them. Is that a good way to describe it? They have this thing about them. I don't dislike them, but they have like this matted fur around their muzzle that is kind of eh. And Argonians, they're good. They're more like a dinosaur look, I think. There, that face look, yeah. Face look. I think that, again, like, my Argonian design preferences goes ESO, Daggerfall, Skyrim, Morrowind, Oblivion, Arena. I don't know if I missed any. I guess we can include like Redguard. I don't really remember what that Argonian looked like very well. Did I say Oblivion Arena? Because I meant to say Oblivion Arena if I didn't. There are things about ESO Khajiit that drive you crazy, specifically, yeah. Yeah. I gotta repair. Facebook. I don't know who's sending me a Facebook message at 1:30 a.m. Oh, it's probably Minty, isn't it? Here a second. I think if you want to, I mean, like, you could. Discord might be a better place to reach out to me. Or Telegram. I do Telegram the most. I'm more of a Telegram guy than a Discord guy. Today is Moon Day. And the moon looks so nice outside. Ooh, there's some politics actually going on my Facebook. Maybe I should check that out.
Oh, there you are.
Get a big bucket of popcorn. Isn't it weird? Nah. Politics always happen on Facebook. Yeah. I'm not a no politic channel. That's probably why I never grew as a Twitch channel. I'm not a no politic. I'm too genuine. I never built myself as a wholesome or non-politic, because it's like as soon as you build yourself like that, you're in a corner, right? So when I started streaming over 5 years ago at this point, I was like, I'm not going to restrict myself by being wholesome or reserved. I mean, like, I'm not toxic, right? So it's like I have enough faith in the fact that I'm not a toxic person that I just feel like I can be myself. You know? So on that note, as I'm looking through this post right now, which is a post from a relative of mine. Actually, you know what? That's not about me. That's not about me. I mean, like, I was basically I was gonna. It's like, yeah, I'll talk about politics, but it's like if I talk about like another person, I don't think that's any right. I shouldn't do that. But me personally, as I'm looking through comment sections on Facebook, isn't it kind of odd how the far right types often just use like a lot of exclamation points and laugh emojis, all these laugh emojis all the time. You know, like you say something that they disagree with, and they just kind of respond with like 3 raffle emojis. It's so weird. And they use a lot of caps and exclamation points. Like they're almost like they're writing an old timey newspaper, like a World War II, I don't know, newspaper. It's got that old boomer vibe to it. It's funny to see their age come through and like how it contrasts against the younger types. It's because they have not mastered the use of language. I think it's more that they don't know how to express themselves, perhaps, and also mixed with old-timey speech patterns and stuff, you know. I mean, I used to, just by default, right? Just by default, I used to be on that side of the spectrum, right? But I never got to. When I was like, I was right just because like everyone that I knew was right, you know. I wasn't like there because I thought it made sense or anything. I was just doing what people around me said to do. And then when I broke away from that, I was never like that during this time in history when there's just so much like it's just a different way of, there's like a different, almost like a different climate now. And the ending sentences with ellipses, yeah, I agree. they do that, yeah. Old people are always ending sentences with ellipses, and it's like, what? It's like, are you sad? Like, what? What's up? What's going on? What is this for? Hold on, I'm gonna be swapping games really quick. I'm not even gonna go to the back screen because I don't want to keep Minty waiting. But we're gonna do Overwatch, and I'm really excited about this because it is Juno Day. Funny enough, she's from Mars, and it's Moon Day, but whatever, it's close enough. So, but yeah, I mean, like, so I was right wing because everyone else was. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to this, right? It's like I was like that because other people were like that. And I definitely would still be that way if it wasn't for the internet. So when they say stay away from the internet because it's full of liberals, they're right. Give a second. Why is my... I don't understand why I'm so small. I shouldn't be small. I should be big to cover up the chat. Whatever. Forget it. If the chat starts being toxic, I'm going to have to cover it up with myself. But it's kind of it's a very weird time, you know, because obviously, like, specifically what happened a week ago, it's like, you know, it's like, should I say something, or are people going to think that people are going to think that everyone on a certain side thinks a certain way? Should I make a statement? Because people are going to be like, oh, I don't hear him saying anything about what happened last week. Because they're all radicals. Thank you, Zenyatta. Why is it Juno practice day and I don't even get a Juno wallpaper? Does she have one? Does she not have one? Okay, there we go. I'm about to be invited to a group, probably. But it's like at times like this, with all this stuff going on, I'm thinking to myself, it's like, it was 4 years ago when I voted for the first time. I hadn't voted before. I was like, I'm gonna vote, and I did. This was, man, I remember, man, it feels like it was last year, to be maybe a couple years ago. And let's see, what do we want to do? No, it's an arcade. Is there like a mode where you can just, hold on, is she available in like all modes? I have to make sure. Oh, also, let me get my background music on. Yeah, there's volleyball during the summer games. It's pretty fun. I still haven't done that this year. I guess we could try Assault. Never thought I would see myself walking into 5v5 2CP. So yeah, I was like, oh, I'm gonna vote, and I did, but I thought this would be really awful if there was like some kind of tragedy that spurred up and brought us to war, and I would be responsible for any governmental influence. It's kind of what ended up happening. And so it's just kind of like, I don't even want to touch the polls this year. I know it's a controversial take, but it's just kind of like, kind of want to sit this one out. Oh my god, Paris! Oh, Jesus. What? I haven't been here in so long. This is gonna be so weird. This is gonna be so weird. There's Juno. I'm just gonna... I'm not gonna insta-lock Juno. I'm gonna see if... Okay, yeah, I'll let Minty play Juno. I will play... Let's see, what do you think would be a good mix with Juno? There'd be a lot of speed with Kiriko. Like, Juno-Kiriko mix.
I'll light my own path.
So, don't take it personally when I get the most kills, okay?
Oh man, this is weird. This is weird. I haven't been in
My assistant. Please inform me.
the this game type kind of was booted out of Overwatch, out of the main cycle of maps, and then they were like, well, what do we do with it? Let's just make it an arena mode. Or an arcade mode, rather.
Defend objective A.
The enemy is here.
Burn bright for me.
Okay, obviously they're gonna have a Juno just like we do. Uh-oh, they have a Tracer. Okay, that Matrix stopped the Tracer. Nice. Okay, there's the Hyper Ring. Whoa, my god! Whoa, my god! Yeah, that's speed, alright. Get it, Eva! Get her, get her, get her! Get her, get her, get her! Nice, nice, nice. Clean up. They're gonna go mass for the summer event? No, actually, we just decided to do this mode because Minty texted me saying that that's what she was doing, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna join. I'm just gonna go ahead and do some.
Restoring your light.
No! Oh, no! No, 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 no. So, I haven't played this new hero. I only know stuff about Juno. I know that she's a support. I know that I know her abilities, right? I know her primary fire, her ultimate. Alright, that's gonna clear the point. Alright, they're all gonna come in through here. Here we go, here we go! No, 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 she's one, she's one, she's one! No! Juno's one! Oh, she's down, she's down. Oh, that Genji almost went right off the edge. Blade is in. Genji did not escape the bomb, and neither did Juno, both taken out by the bomb. And Reaper gets a kill. The only one that can even touch is Bastion. It's too late. Okay, alright, so that's just point one. We do get another chance. So, kind of the reason why this game mode kind of took a back seat is because it's really easy to steamroll. Like, once you lose A, you could lose B really fast, or you could just be completely stymied. There's a word to look up.
Like a gentle rain. My ultimate is ready.
I've got Kitsune Rush. I think there's gonna be a Death Blossom, maybe.
I've got you.
There's a Hyper Ring. Okay, we got our own Hyper Ring here. Okay, that's it. I'm bringing out the Fox. Use the... Okay, that was the Death Blossom. I think a lot of it might have been eaten by the Matrix. I didn't have teleport. I thought I did. Did they nerf her teleport? Okay, this is looking pretty rough. But it's a good thing about Kiriko is that I am able to teleport right through that wall, which means that as soon as I'm respawned, I can pretty much come back into the game. But this Tracer is pretty untouched. We're probably gonna be dealing with some. Yeah, I mean, look at her go. She literally melee me to death. So there's no rubber banding to help a team that's lost A. It depends on if I hear rubber banding, my brain goes to lagging. I don't quite know what rubber banding might mean. In oh, nice. Okay, there's the orbital strike. Back out of that. Does that do any damage actually?
Be careful, Shimada. You cannot escape me. What's up?
No! Oh god, I need out. Oh shit, I just barely made it out. That was so bad. I'm so glad I had that teleport, but it was like I had 1 second. Probably another Death Blossom. I do not have a Suzu for that. There it is! Then I had the Suzu. I probably... That's fine. I need Genji to touch. If Genji doesn't touch, I can't touch. No, Genji! Jesus. If he was on point, man, I could have gotten back. Some sort of buffer advantage for the losing team to reasonably allow a losing team to outplay a winning one. Yeah, the spawn advantage is kind of where that comes in. But the spawn point between like where you are and point B is really close, which means that if you kill the attacking team, they have to walk all the way back from such a long distance. If we get killed, we're like right next door, and so we come back really quick. So we do have that advantage if we lose A. It gets progressively harder for them. But if you're like steamrolling from A into B with like ultimates and what have you, it's easy to just lose B in like a single fight. You know, if you get team killed.
Traveling to Volskaya Industries. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Oh, that's right. There are no rolls in this mode. So what mode it's hard to balance, or was it the map? It's some mode. The entire mode was put in the corner, which has never happened before. It started with maps. It began as putting a couple of maps away, and then after that they just put away the entire mode. This was my least favorite map in the game. I haven't been here in, God, what? 2 years?
4, 3, 2.
Close to 2 years?
Attack commencing. Capture objective.
Oh, I didn't see the teleport. Oops. Okay, I'm just gonna assume that they all... Come on, why are you still shooting over here, dude? Stop! Forget the portal, dude. Forget it. Please, thank you. Shit! Why were you even looking over here? Dude, were you counting? I didn't know you knew how to count. No. I cannot believe he was still watching me. Like, he actually was able to he actually knew that there was someone who left behind. I hate that I respect that. shit. Ash kind of sounds like Bill Cipher with this skin. That Junkrat, though, I'm still... One of my best Overwatch plays of all time was on this map, though. My brain is just remembering everything about every passageway, despite not being here in so long. No, 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 back up, back up, back up. No, leave me alone, leave me alone. Gotcha! Rats. See, they have the spawn advantage. Yeah, last time I was on this map, it was probably 6v6.
Every good star needs some wind.
Can I use portal? Here it goes, here it goes! Okay. I didn't really have much of a target there. Come on! Ah! Hey, can I tell you something for Red Dead? I basically made it so that we're on a private server with only those who have added the files to their game. It's a word of mouth kind of thing so other players get in on it. That way we won't have to worry Sunday at all. Only if I want to do... Wait, do I have to do anything about it now, or can I mess with it after? Crap. Poor Juno.
I'm not ready to ride into the sunset. Don't scream, don't scream, don't scream, don't scream.
It's me playing comp. Okay, so she says, so Juno, if she's an ally, says welcome to orbit when she launches that. I don't know what she says if she's an enemy. Because that's how Overwatch works, right? So, different ult lines are different depending on if they're your ally or if they're your enemy. Come on! Got her! There we go. Good stuff. That was my Discord. Now you can do it later. You just figure you send it to you, and then you can decide if you should do that or take our chances with the hackers. I don't know. We might take our chances with the hackers once, but we will see how this goes. GG. But yeah, I've played Overwatch since I played I first played in late 2016. That was the year it came out, and I pretty much played religiously ever since. I like how it just shows Bobby's just like, this is his face. A lot of people have been like in and out of Overwatch, ups and downs, so like, oh, maybe I should get back into Overwatch, but me, it's been a constant game. It's kind of like, it's like Overwatch, Minecraft, and ESO are my constant games. I wouldn't mind getting Anubis. Yeah, I play a lot of Minecraft. I'm not very good, but I've been playing Minecraft since 2012, I think. I opened a realm of my own for like me and my friends. Which Enchantress, I totally invited you to that. I made sure to like re-invite because you said it didn't work. You played since 2020, so you're relatively new. It is a very good game, isn't it? Despite what people say, it's never seemed un-Minecrafty to me. I'm kind of a vanilla only guy, but even like, there's never been a point where I'm like, it just feels like it's adding more stuff. I mean, Minecraft's always added new stuff. But there's so many people who are like, it's not Minecraft anymore. I'm like, why? Still looks like Minecraft to me. They're kind of, I don't know, they're kind of just... I think I just want to whine.
We're in this together.
I'm so
Oh.
embarrassed. But one human lifespan is not enough to see it all.
Juno's gonna look for the Fountain of Youth.
You can't act like a lone wolf on my team.
You're most familiar with the content during and after the Nether update. I still haven't done like a Bastion. I've never done that.
I should really use his assistance.
I need to explore more.
But I already know what you're going to say.
5, 4, 3. Good to see you. 1.
I wonder what update I jumped in on.
Action objective A.
Nice! Great kill. An instant kill onto Juno. That is a support down. So it's like that is not looking good for red team. That is a support down already, and they do not have a mercy, so they can't get a res. Hidiko's supposed to be healing this alone right now because Juno cannot get back fast enough. I haven't been here in forever.
Objective A captured. Commence attack on objective B.
Sorry, Juno. Shit, I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should have done that.
Hitting the ground running. Coming through.
Okay, no, I'm backing up. I'm backing up. I'm backing up. I'm backing up. I'm going back. I'm gonna go back to my team.
Good to see you.
Ow! I need heals. I need heals. We only have one healer. Come on. Yeah, Hyper Ring right into that. I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Oh, the burn.
Someone's asking for a face-full railgun.
Yeah, later on I'm probably gonna be trying out Juno like in the training room. Really get a feel of her abilities and stuff, because I've got no playtime on her. This is essentially something that Overwatch has been doing with these new characters, which everyone really likes, and it's just good for everybody. Essentially, they have the character just like, okay, you can play as the character for a limited amount of time, generally a weekend, right? And then that's like a little event that occurs for a tiny bit, and that way you get the feel of her, and then she officially releases like I think next season. That way they know what to balance, right? Because they're like, our little test let us know that she does too little healing, right? So they change that before official release. At the same time, it lets you know the players know what's coming up, and you know what to be excited for. Okay, where's this Hyper Ring going? I should really be trying harder to get all of them up here. Oh my god! No, 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 no! Wait, 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 wait! That's a cool reload animation.
If they won't quit, neither will I.
Okay, he really wants us to group up? Oh my god, I walked right into the burn. I'm so sorry. Why are we what route are we taking, Roadhog? What? Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go! Alright, 2 of them going on at once. I was targeted with the tire. So she says something about a orbital sector, I think. She says something about, like, something orbital sector, and then the beam fell. Oh my god, I can't believe we actually managed. How did we do that? How did we manage? Nice.
Play of the game.
She's got very interesting sound effects.
No need to thank me.
They didn't give me my condiments with my fries.
Traveling to Horizon Lunar Colony.
Space time. Aw, man. I want them to give us another moon map that's actually like, you know, in the actual map queue.
Last empress you'll ever cross.
Helping those in need is its own reward.
Get to work.
It's so pretty. Aims a gun at it.
I will create pathways to victory. Make sure you follow them.
5,
We gotta go.
3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A. Let's make a scene.
Oh my god. Incoming! No, 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 no! It didn't work! 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 I fumbled. I had an opening there.
I don't take kindly to being knocked down. Greetings.
Mercy on call.
Excuse any lag. There might be a bit of lag for a bit.
Over here.
Yep. Yeah, Minty's noticing it.
Enemy turret up ahead.
Yeah, this is really hard to play into right now. It's very hard to play into. So many shields. This is actually unplayable, to be honest. Unplayable. No! It's like I can't even move if I move. Oh god, that's weird. Oh, I hate it so much. I hate this. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Very big captive son.
Let's get back in the saddle.
Oh, that feels awful. Oh, that is just ugh.
Looking satellite vector. 60 seconds.
Okay, locking satellite vector. All right. We're on the moon, though. I guess it makes sense. Weird is so high. How have we not been booted? How are we even still in game? This is the worst! This is the absolute worst! This is awful! Oh god, it's so bad. 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 Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, let's restart here. Yeah, well, I'm here, but let's. Yeah, it's still fluctuating. I'm here, but it's fluctuating. I might have to bail. I don't know. This won't this. I know this doesn't last long. I know that like this is like a backup thing that happens for like 10 minutes. But I don't know how much my stream can take. Okay. Now the game will not let me jump back into the game. It keeps playing that it's still playing. Okay, now it's seems to be working. Nope. Okay, Facebook message. Okay, hold on. It seems that I'm in? I don't really know if I'm still lagging, though. I'm gonna do the practice range really quick. And see if I'm still... I'm gonna see if the latency is still bad. I mean, it's still looking very rough. I'm looking at... Oh god, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Give me a second. I will find someone to raid to. Thank you guys so much for being here, though. I'll be back today at like 9 p.m. Give me a second. Let me get the raid ready.